Hi, everyone. Lots going on, and most of it I'll never be able to talk about, and neither will you. When you find out the truth, or really close to the truth, you're not going to be able to spread the news. And if you do, if you're able to get some information out, you'll get a visit. This is the triangle that the big hype around Jeremy Corbell's leaked video. There's a lot of hype around media and all the people, talking about UFOs and stuff. But in reality, the one that has the truth often shuts up, or, like me, has a silly little channel that he's trying to, make bigger for other people to come see what's out there. Look at all the shapes and forms of UFOs over a measly couple of years, 4.5 years, almost 5, that I was able to document. Triangles, squares, smokes, hazes, rectangles, close light phenomena like you see in the bottom right that came all the way down to my house. Still nobody believes me. Most of the people do not, but it doesn't matter. This is why DARPA's here and why the 3 branches of military are investing in these secret projects. Right? Biological warfare attacks and chemical attacks. DARPA, they're hired to watch out for that, okay? They're supposed to, for national security, okay? Go look on the DARPA website. Seriously, go on the DARPA website and just read for 5 minutes, and then you're going to need a drink, okay? Because it's pretty obvious what's going on. I can't even mention more than that. I don't think I have to. So, activity on the moon, possibly, fighting on the moon. There are explosions. We're seeing a UFO on the moon, and I'm going to show you the ring of fire on the moon, where it seems that there's some fighting going on there. Explosions, massive explosions, lighting up the entire surface for us to see a little bit of the truth. Military submarines have witnessed UFOs in the depth of the ocean. Right, let's carry on. This is the half ring of fire. Don't ask me what the heck it is, because I have no idea, but look carefully. It lights up, that line, right before the UFO on the left lights up, and then intensifies in light, and starts moving around. There it is, that ring of fire or line of dots that lead up all the way to the UFO. Even though I do not know what this is, it's very interesting to share these details. I know for a fact, if anyone was, had a better notion than me on secret projects, they would probably know exactly what I'm looking at. This is on the surface of the moon, the exposure taken completely down of what I just showed you before, and we're looking at this. These aggressively moving UFOs with lights all around appearing on the surface, and it's a red bright light. No, there's no filters here. I assure you this is straight up footage with a telescope and the exposure taken down. There are no filters here. I love using filters. I use green filters. I'll use any filter, but you'll see it. Now let's go over and see those UFOs. This one, a slight dip and change of direction, but watch the other one. I can't wait to show it to you. So this one's a fast mover. It's not the fastest I've seen, but obviously it's faster than the lights when you usually see them, when I usually see them in the sky. And then it starts to dip downwards. So I was like, whoa, change of direction. And immediately after that, just across it, another UFO. And here's that UFO doing an incredible dip and change in its direction. Watch this. We're coming up now. It's going to start going down now. There it is. And it's starting to go down. We're going to look at it in faster motion to see it, because this is really hard to capture. Then it disappeared. So there it is going straight. You see the cameras following it, aligned with the stars on my tripod, and then a big dip. So you can see it a lot better when it's going faster, right? Because of the speed. That's why I fast forwarded it for you to take a look at it. It's incredible. It's going straight across towards the stars and an immediate dip right there. It starts really dropping and descending. It'll flash once and disappear. That's it. Let's see that a couple more times. So, a light in the sky that appeared out of nowhere, and now it's starting to change directions. Listen, satellites don't do that, and they sure as hell don't go that fast. Who says that all the objects around the sun are actually meteors or asteroids and comets? They've always told us they were meteors, asteroids. This one's bigger than Earth. This is the sun underneath, and you see a large object, very large object. Here's another large object, smaller than the one you just saw. You could also even see a line coming from the sun. So they're not that hard to catch, and there are always objects around the sun. Speaking of objects, this is on the moon. I've showed this hundreds of thousands of times. I'll show the inversion. Doesn't do much for anyone, I don't think. But let me tell you that it's built. Don't know what the heck it is, and it's inside of a crater. Right, are you ready to have some fun? Let's look at some portals, and let's look at some aliens or biological creatures, maybe bioluminescent creatures, definitely are, like jellyfish in the ocean. Watch them come into what looks like a portal. But first, for those that don't know, this is mission STS-75, the Tether Incident. That is a tether, a long metallic object that broke loose from NASA, I don't know, ISS, who knows. Whatever they were doing a mission. And this tether broke loose. So now they're filming it floating out in space, and as you look around, you see these jellyfish-like objects. I'm going to show you some pretty incredible, revealing things about this. The Pentagon spoke about the mission. Yep, STS-75. And I say the Pentagon. Was it the Pentagon or the Navy? There was a disclosure on it, national security, whatever, whoever. And that black line that I talked to you all about over a year ago, there's a black line on these jellyfish-like objects, making them turn. You see them move. And anyways, the Pentagon talked about it, that black line. So now they're calling these UFOs. They never did before. Still not quite as close to being as what I want it to be, a biological creature. But nonetheless, look at this one. Like a heartbeat, expanding outwards from the center. That one there stationary, which you will see one like that moving later. Look at the one on the right leaving. It's like a heartbeat. It's expanding. Now look here. This is this is where it gets very interesting. You're going to start seeing some appear out of nowhere. And in particularly, well, first of all, watch this one. This one's going to change. It's going slow on top, but look at the one on the bottom going faster. They're both the same object. It's going to start descending, that one I showed you on top. That one just appeared out of nowhere. So now that one's descending to the left of the tether right there. But look what happens inside of the circle. Watch very carefully. It's going downwards. It's going downwards. And what do you see? That wasn't the part I wanted to show you. What did you see it doing? It's turning. It's like spiraling its body downwards. This is what I wanted you to see. I'm going to show you some of these creatures arriving from nowhere. There you go. Keep watching. Keep watching. There you go. Keep watching. They're coming. They're appearing, or they're coming through a portal. It's right there. It's not for nothing that NASA's filming in front of them. They're probably wondering what the heck they're filming, or they know what they're filming. But look at that. Could these be interdimensional beings, entities, coming inside of the solar system, and that NASA's witnessing it? They look like jellyfish. They look like creatures. They change directions. They go quickly. They go slowly. They seem to be using the solar winds to advance, you would think. There's one that appears, there's another one that appears. They are really appearing out of nowhere, and not only beside the tether, as some of them are disappearing, so they appear and disappear, just like some of the lights that we see here. But some of these are really like jellyfish. This is the STS-75 mission. Let's see that again. Look at them appearing. Even the large one seemed to be coming out of a hole. There you go. One to the left, one comes out to the right. Look at them. All appearing from the exact same area. It's pretty incredible. And it changes directions. You see them going all over the place. I mean, what are these things? They finally admitted that these were UFOs. But still, what is that supposed to tell you, a UFO? Is it a biological UFO? For us and for the military, the word UFO are very different meanings, right? Watch this one appear. There it is again. One appears out of nowhere. Or it makes itself appear. Now here's the thing. Bioluminescent animal creatures in the bottom of the oceans, it's a defense mechanism. Whether for mating, they can use this light, bioluminescence light, to attract the other mate, or it's a defense against an enemy. So maybe they're reacting to the tether that's in the center of this image, and they seem to be lighting up and appearing. There, I'm telling you, look at that, out of nowhere, coming in, and they're moving too. They're coming this way and appearing like out of an invisible door. It's absolutely incredible to see the large one appear. There, that one right there. What do you think of that? So, what do you want to think of it, right?
Party all night long. Aliens on the moon, they must be mighty. They up there sitting down in that pontoon. They drop everybody up in their belly party. But they coming here so soon. Yeah, aliens are up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mighty on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.